Hey everybody, this is mini concert number 178. Welcome aboard. First up is a favorite in the Irish pubs. It's about an enterprising Irish fella figured out a new way to do something. Dear boss, I write this note to you to tell you of my plight. At the time of writing, I am not a pretty sight. My body is all black and blue, my face a deathly gray. So I write this note to say why Paddy's not at work today. While working on the 14th floor, some bricks I had to clear. Throw them down from off the top seemed like a good idea, but the foreman wasn't very pleased. He was an awkward sod. He said I'd have to cart them down the ladder in me hod. Now to clear away these bricks by hand to me seemed very slow. So I hoisted up a barrel and secured the rope below. In my haste to do the job, I was too blind to see that a barrel full of building bricks was heavier than me. So when I had untied a rope, the barrel fell like lead. Hanging tightly to the rope, I started up instead. Sped up like a rocket, and to my dismay I found that halfway up I met the bloody barrel coming down. Well, the barrel broke my shoulder as to the ground it sped, and when I reached the top, I banged the pulley with my head. I held on tight, though numb with shock from this almighty blow. And then the barrel spilled out half its load, 14 floors below. Now when the bricks had fallen from the barrel to the floor, well, in and out weighed the barrel, so I started down once more. I held on tightly to the rope as I flew towards the ground. Then I landed on the broken bricks that were scattered all around. As I lay there moaning on the deck, I thought I'd passed the worst. But when the barrel reached the top, that's when the bottom burst. Well, a shower of bricks came down on me, I didn't have a hope. And in all of the confusion, I let go of the bloody rope. Well, the barrel being heavier, it started down once more, and then it landed right atop me as I lay there on the floor. It broke 3 ribs in my left arm, and I can only say that I hope you'll understand why Paddy's not at work today. I hope you'll understand why Paddy's not at work today. That song is called The Sick Note. First heard that down in Old Town Alexandria at Pat Troy's, Ireland's own. This is a Bob Dylan song. If today was not an endless highway, if tonight was not a crooked trail, if tomorrow wasn't such a long time, lonesome wouldn't mean nothing to me at all. Only if my own true love was waiting, and if I could hear her heart softly pounding, only if she were lying by me, I'd lie in my bed once again. can't see my reflection in the water. I can't speak the sounds that know no pain. I can't hear the echo of my footsteps. Can't remember the sound of my own name. Only if my own true love was waiting, and if I could hear her heart softly pounding. Only if she were lying by me, I'd lie in my bed once again. Well, there's beauty in the silver shining river, and there's beauty in the rainbows in the sky. But none of these and nothing else can match the beauty that I see each morning in my true love's eyes. Only if my own true love was waiting, and if I could hear her heart softly pounding. Only if she were lying by me, I'd lie in my bed once again. Only if my own true love was waiting, if I could hear her heart softly pounding. Only if she were lying by me, I'd lie in my bed once again. So that's Bob Dylan's Tomorrow Is a Long Time. Next up is the Jim Croce song. He has this penchant for writing about supposedly big bad people who always seem to catch it in the end. Well, the south side of Chicago, it's the baddest part of town. If you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Leroy's more than trouble, stands about 6'4". All the downtown ladies call him treetop lover, and the men all call him sir. Well, he's bad, bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town, badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, Leroy, he's a gambler, he likes his fancy clothes. He likes to wave his diamond rings in front of everybody's nose. He's got a custom Continental, got an Eldorado too, a 45 gun in his pocket for fun, a razor blade in his shoe. He's bad, bad, that Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town, badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Friday night about a week ago, Leroy was shooting dice. Went into the club, walked a girl named Doris. My, that girl looked nice. But when he cast his eyes upon her, that's when the trouble soon began. Leroy learned a lesson about messing with the wife of a jealous man. You see, the two of them took to fighting when they pulled him from the floor. Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. But he's bad, bad, that Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town, badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Yeah, he's badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. That's bad, bad Leroy Brown. cousin Ron thinks we're related to Leroy Brown. Next up is a Woody Guthrie song. Probably one of his most famous. Added in a lost verse. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Well, I roamed and I rambled, and I followed my footsteps through the sparkling sands of her diamond desert, and all around me a voice was singing, this land was made for you and me. There was a big high wall there, and it tried to stop me. A sign painted on it said private property, but on the backside it didn't say nothing. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me the Golden Valley. This land was made for you and me. As the sun was shining and I was strolling, with the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling, as the fog was lifting, a voice was sounding, this land is made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. So that's Woody Guthrie's This Land Is Your Land. We started off with a favorite for the Irish pubs. Here's another one. I'm not altogether sure whether this is a Scottish song or an Irish song. I heard a really excellent rendition by a Scottish lady with an outrageous accent once. Well, I've often heard it said by me father and me mother, going to a wedding is the makings of another. Now if this be true, then I'll go without a bidding. Oh, fine Providence, won't you take me to a wedding? And it's all dear me. How can it be that I die an old maid in the garret? 'Cause I can cook and I can sew, keep the house right tidy, rise up in the morning to get the breakfast ready. There's nothing in this whole world would make me so cheery as a wee fat man who would call me his own dearie. And it's all dear me. How can it be that I die an old maid in the garret? sister Kate. She's not pretty or good looking, scarcely 16, and a fella she was courting. Now she's 21 with 2 sons and a daughter. Here am I at 43, and I never had an offer, and it's all dear me. How can it be that I die in Old Maid in the Garret? Well, come landsman or come kinsman, tinker or come tailor, come a doctor, a lawyer, soldier or a sailor, come a rich and a poor man, a fool or a witty, come any man at all that would marry me for pity, and it's all dear me. How can it be that I die in Old Maid in the Garret? Well, now I'm away home, 'cause nobody's hating, poor Annie's bleeding. I'm away home to my own wee bit garret. If I can't find a man, well, I'll have to buy a parrot, and it's all near me. How can it be that I die in Old Maid in the Garret? And it's all dear me. How can it be that I die in Old Maid in the Garret? Well, that's the Old Maid in the Garret, and that is mini concert number 178. See you next week.